What's up? What's up? Thanks for coming back through. I am in beautiful CDMX, Mexico City, and I am here on work. This will be my last review from the road traveling. Yes, I've been all over the map, blessed and fortunate to be able to do it, but now looking forward to being home for a bit. So, today we are going to be reviewing a pretty special shoe. Not just because it is a limited edition from Mexico City alone, but because of the reason that I got the shoe and who helped me get the shoe. I am in Mexico City because there was their national track and field championships in Puebla. And my athlete, triple jumper that I train, was able to make the podium in her final competition, her retirement competition. So bravo and congratulations. Felicidades to Caro, Carolina Corral. She did an outstanding job to make the podium in her retirement, and I couldn't be more proud. We celebrated by going to the Adidas Brand Center, which is a special store that they just set up, their new flagship in CDMX, and I was able to pick up a shoe that she had been wearing on her foot, and they had just had the activation for this shoe about a week ago. So today we are going to be reviewing the ADIZERO Adios Pro 3 CDMX Sierra Edition. This is a wild shoe. Now, the Adios Pro 3 had been out, but now they're starting to activate the new model. Light Strike Pro all the way through, carbon fiber rods, all the bells and whistles. And I was able to get this pair, this special edition pair, that only features here in Mexico City. So as we do, upper, midsole, outsole, a lot of this stuff is stuff you already know. I'm not reviewing it newly, it's already been out, but this is a special pair, so let's get to it. This shoe is tremendous, fantastic. Like, you can see right through it there. The cellar mesh is doing its thing as always. Super lightweight, ultimately breathable, like you're not even wearing anything, but comfy, more comfortable than I expected. I've had the Adios Pro 1. I've had the 2. This is by far the most comfortable model that we have seen yet. Starting at the back, there is no traditional heel counter. You're looking at a piece of fusing there that takes you up to that sort of pull tab flap that folds down. You can still see right through that. There is no heel counter. Very, very similar to the Boston 12. That strapping up around the heel bone and Achilles offer the protection of a counter without having an actual hard counter there. We've got lots of fusing here down on the eye stays. And then we actually get to these little pull strings. Now, they don't go all the way through like a fly wire, but they do offer some really good forefoot lockdown. Again, look at this. Seeing right through it. This black colorway is tremendous. Love it. All the way around there. It's just tremendous. We got lockdown on the laces on the front, and then we got some tongue lockdown here on the upper section. Tongue is a single cut piece of felt, no sew. Breathability, I mean, you got holes all through this shoe. Like there's no excuse for any kind of heat trappage. Like it is all breathable. Got the super thin laces, but the lockdown seemed to be okay so far. Now the tongue is not gusseted, but so far as I've been wearing them, I haven't seen a whole lot of movement on the tongue. I'm hoping that it does stay that way. Little bit of strapping, internal fusing right there on the midfoot for some lockdown. That happens on both sides, and you can kind of see right through that mesh right to that piece there. The interesting thing is these pads in the back here. They are a little bit rough, a little bit felt feeling, but they do seem to lock you in pretty good. They roll right underneath the ankle bone all the way back to a really snug spot for the Achilles. So your heel is supposed to fit right down in there. It's supposed to lock into that back position where that fuse strapping that we talked about before runs right up the center. So again, no heel counter, but lots of lockdown. There you go. You see the Sierra, which is traditionally what they yell when they want you to finish strong in a marathon. So these were actually commissioned and activated for the Mexico City Marathon that is coming up in 35 days. So, Sierra is what you will be hearing people yell when they want you to finish strong. That midsole, oh my goodness, look at that midsole. We are looking at a strong stack of 39 millimeters. I'm not sure what the drop is. That stack of 39, I believe, is like 39 to 33, 32. You've got a lot of cutaways, even more so now, showing the exposed carbon fiber rods, showing that Continental rubber. This is the slick Continental rubber. That soft compound is very, very sticky. It doesn't show a lot of traction pattern, but if you look in there closely, you see that micro traction, those micro treads in there. The Continental rubber just can't miss. We know that. And again, cutouts here for that roll. You can actually feel that as you're getting up onto your toe and forward. A lot of these cutouts are for weight, but also for guidance. Very, very strategic rubber. Again, another cutout here, reducing some weight and reducing an area where there usually isn't any traditional heel striking. Midsole is great. Outsole, did midsole and outsole together this time, I guess, right? But it's just a tremendous shoe. Now, little fun details about this. Let me see here if I can show you. The insoles are two different colors. And if you look at it, it is the Mexican flag colors. So you are looking at the green, the white, and the red. Beautiful addition there to celebrate the Mexico City Marathon coming up in just over a month. I am actually going to customize mine to match some of this. Now, when they first activated this shoe, they actually did some customization in their customization lab. So right on premises, they had stickers, they had some things you could do. You could put your name on them, especially right here on the side. I actually have some of the equipment to do this myself. So I'm going to be customizing this particular shoe with some commemorative things to celebrate Carolina and her podium finish, and the very reason I have this shoe, the very reason I'm down here in Mexico City right now. So there will be some hand-drawn elements that say CDMX. I'm thinking I'm gonna put that somewhere here on one of the stripes, or maybe on the midsole somewhere, in paint marker, and then using my vinyl cutting and my heat press, I'm going to put the name of the original track that we started training together on when she was training. So I would send her workouts, we would stay in touch, and she trained at a track in a neighborhood called Xochimilco. So I am going to put Xochimilco on this shoe, and I am going to then put national champion, national runner-up, which are the two podium finishes that she had in the last 2 years. So these shoes will be commemorative of both her, Mexico, Mexico City, and my connection to this beautiful place. So that is the ADIZERO Adios Pro 3 from the Adidas Brand Center in Mexico City. I appreciate all you've been doing, rocking with me. It has been a wild ride out here on this road. Now it's time to get home. So I appreciate you all so very much. Y'all be safe. Let's stay in touch. Let's get at it. Peace.